four for Dominic Driggs. I think it's four. I think it's four. I'll clean my glasses.
It's four. It's one bounce. It's one bounce. I'm sure that this is bounced just inside the rope.
If there ever was a golden moment, this was it, wasn't it?
Oh, it was up there because suddenly you got a guy that is more renowned for his bowling rather than his batting, but he was turning into an all-rounder. And so in the end, the Kings will feel a little aggrieved that they didn't knock this over, because really in the end, Dominic Drakes was the difference between the two sides, no doubt about it at the end. Even Kimo Paul, he hit a nice little cameo innings himself towards the end of the St. Lucia Kings innings. And here he was on the other side of it, having to watch Dominic Drakes, another young guy, doing what he did in the first innings. But Drakes' was even more important, and a bigger score, obviously, 48 not out, to win the game. Because really they, in a way, could have been dead and buried had it not been for Dominic Drakes and him batting so well towards the end of the innings.
Right. And with 5 needed of 2 balls, and Kesrick Williams, as in this ball wasn't too far away from being a good Yorker, wasn't it? So do you think this was premeditated, a calculated risk, or he was just in form and he could hit whatever he liked?
Yeah, you get that, don't you? Where you sort of a batsman snowballing, as we call it, and just going from strength to strength and getting bigger and bigger and harder to stop. And I think, he can't, unlucky for Kesrick, looking for a York. He bowled some good ones, and he's a very good death bowling specialist, as we cricket fans will appreciate. So I look at what he was trying to do, get a Yorker up there, widest Yorker, to get it there so he couldn't get under and leverage it, but he did. And, just look at that flare and that Caribbean calypso flare to hit it over extra cover with those levers and the wrists and everything. Reminded me, and in fact, I remember being at the back of the commentary box during that final, and Ian Bishop was on with Simon Doyle, and I just remember saying, some of these shots reminded me of a young Chris Gale, a thinner, younger Christopher Henry Gale, going over extra cover and playing some extraordinary strokes. Was just phenomenal.
Right. And, just a word about the epic CPL final. Surely this was probably the best, wasn't it?
I think because, in a way, that some of the more fancied big guns, and particularly TKR, have been the dominant franchise in the short history of the CPL. They are powerful. They were defending champs. They never lost a game last year in Trinidad and Tobago when it was held there in 2020. And so, there were things afoot. Chris Gale, DJ Bravo, very much in the twilight of their careers, the other side of the hill. And some older guys thinking, could they step up enough? It was really about the younger guys, Nickel, I think, stepping up for them. And then the same with St. Lucia Kings. They played in the final last year. They got to the final again. And it's been amazing in the CPL that you've had the Guyana Amazon Warriors get to 5 finals and lose them all. And you get sides that get to a final and can't win it. But I'm really pleased for the Patriots because, as you say, the two Saints, the Battle of the Saints go marching in and all that sort of carry on. And then, someone had to win it. And it was a new winner on the trophy, which was lovely as well, Nikhil. So it was someone different on the trophy of the Caribbean Premier League this year.
Right. So you can have this clutch 4 that sealed a win for St. Lucia, for SKNP and Dominic Drakes as the enforcer in this final as a part of our gold set on latest backdrop on Rario.com.